It was American novelist Pearl S. Buck who said, "To find joy in work is to discover the fountain of youth." In this lesson, we're going to explain and calculate the value of certain employee benefits. All to answer the question, what are the benefits of a job? Before we get into it, let's make sure we're ready for this lesson by looking at warm-up number 2. An appliance salesman pays X dollars for a dishwasher, which he sells for Y dollars. He receives a 12% commission on the profit. Express the commission algebraically. The first thing we would have to know is, what is the profit? And that's going to be Y minus X. Now, I put this in parentheses so that this is a number by itself. We're going to multiply that by the 12% or 0.12 commission. Now, let's take a look at a problem you will be able to do by the end of this lesson. In Reese's state, the weekly unemployment compensation is 60% of the 26-week average for the two highest salaried quarters. A quarter is 3 consecutive months. For July, August, and September, he earned a total of $9,024. In October, November, and December, he earned a total of $9,800. Determine Reese's unemployment compensation. So let's add both of these together so that we get $9,024 plus $9,800 to get $18,824. Now, if we divide this by the 26 weeks to find the average, we get a $724 average. But remember, he only gets 60% of this, so we're going to multiply by 0.6. And this is going to give us $434.40. Some states have a maximum compensation amount. In Reese's state, $434.40 falls below the maximum. So he'll receive that amount until his 26-week benefit period is over, or he finds another job, whichever comes first. The first time you get a full-time job, someone will probably ask you, how are the benefits? You might think this is a foolish question because the best benefit you know of is that the job is salaried. This is a monetary benefit. You might respond that you will find satisfaction in working in a career you train for. This is an emotional benefit. But the questioner is probably asking you about the employee benefits, the value-added options that employers offer full-time employees. Typically, benefits are in the form of insurance like health, life, and disability, paid vacation time, and paid sick time, often combined into paid time off or PTO. Paid holiday time, retirement plans, stock ownership plans, child care leave, and more. Family health care covers all members of the immediate family for health care bills to the extent outlined in the health care coverage plan. Individual health care covers only the employee. A pension is the compensation that an employee receives from an employer after retirement. While companies are not required to offer all of the above benefits, there are some benefits that are required. Unemployment insurance is a government program that offers benefits to eligible employees who, after no fault of their own, have become unemployed. These workers must meet certain eligibility requirements. The program is meant to offer temporary assistance to people who are out of a job but are looking for employment. For example, suppose that you work for a paper company. Over the last 2 decades, the use of paper has increasingly been replaced by electronic message transmission, text, and emails. As a result, your employer found that she must reduce the workforce in order to stay in business. She informed you that you would no longer have a job in the company. Here is your impending loss of a job that was not your fault. If you also meet other requirements as outlined by state law, you could be eligible for unemployment compensation. The amount you receive is based on a percentage of what you earned at your job over a qualified period of employment. There is a state maximum for this benefit. The benefits are sometimes extended by federal and state agencies beyond the initial compensation period. The actual formula used to compute the weekly compensation varies from state to state, but most states make the determination on salaries that the employee earned during a fixed period of time known as base period. Another benefit that is required by the government is workmen's compensation. The extent of compensation from the program is governed by state laws. But the purpose of the program is to offer the assistance to employees who are injured while working at the job. The question that people ask about your benefits when you get your job is the question you should be asking before you accept the job. Employee benefits add to the value of the employment beyond the salary for that job. Be sure to ask questions and make sure you are fully understanding all facts of the benefits you are offered with your employment. Here, we're going to learn about a variety of employee benefits and the mathematics that is needed to interpret them in a way that's most helpful to you. Alan works for a painting company. It has been a little over 4 years since he was hired. He now makes $54,080 per year. When he was hired, he was told that he had 5 days of paid vacation time. For each year that he worked at the company, he would gain another 2 days of paid vacation time to a maximum of 20 days. How many paid vacation days does he now get at the end of 4 years of employment? And how much money will he earn while he is on vacation? So you're going to want to take a look at the table that I'm putting on the screen now. Alan has completed 4 full years of work for his company. He is in his 5th year of employment and is entitled to 13 paid vacation days. Notice that the number of vacation days in the arithmetic sequence, first term is 5 and then a common difference of 2. Because he's making $54,080 per year, you can determine his weekly salary by dividing this number by 52. We take 54,080 divide by 52, and we get 1,040. So Alan makes $1,040 per week. Alan's typical work week consists of 5 business days. Therefore, Alan has 2 work weeks plus 3 days of paid vacation coming to him. The remaining 3 vacation days can be expressed as a fractional part of the work. The fraction 5/3 can be written as 0.6. Alan gets 2.6 work weeks of paid vacation time. So 1,040 times 2.6 is $2,704. So Alan will make $2,704 while he's on vacation. Let's check our understanding. Let X represent the number of Alan's working years at the company and Y represent the number of paid vacation days. Based on the table from example 1, write an algebraic equation that models the relationship between these two variables. We're going to let his total days off equal Y, and we get 2 days per year. This is 2x, plus 5 days that he started with. Now, let's explain and calculate the value of certain employee benefits. Frieda's employer offers her family health care as an employee benefit. Frieda must contribute 12% of the cost, and her employer will cover the rest. Frieda gets paid on a biweekly basis, and she notices that $88.50 is taken out of each paycheck for her portion of the contribution to the family health. How much does Frieda's employer contribute to her coverage? Let X represent the cost of Frieda's family health care. Frieda's total contribution is 12% of the cost, or 0.12 times X. Since Frieda pays $88.50 taken out of her biweekly paycheck for the coverage, her total yearly contribution is determined by multiplying that biweekly amount times 26. So 88.5 times 26 will give us $2,301. This means that Frieda is contributing $2,301, and this is 12% of the total amount. So if we set the 0.12x equal to 2301, we can divide both sides by 0.12, giving us 19,175. So Frieda's healthcare coverage costs $19,175, but she contributes $2,301 to that amount, and her employer is paying the rest. So if we subtract how much Frieda is contributing of $2,301, we find $16,874 is her employer's contribution. Let's check our understanding of this. Marco's employer offers individual health care. Marco pays D dollars out of his biweekly paycheck for his share of the total cost. If Marco's contribution is a percentage of the total cost, where P represents the percentage written as an equivalent decimal, represent the total cost of Marco's coverage in terms of D and P. First, let's know that 26 paychecks at P dollars per. This is how much it is that he is contributing. Now, if we divide that by P, then we can find out what the employer is contributing. Marina is the director of the Washington Performance Arts Center. Her employer offers a pension. Marina's employer uses the formula to calculate the pension. Now, Marina is planning on retiring at the end of this year after 25 years of employment. A retiring employee receives 1.5% of his or her average salary for the past 5 years of employment multiplied by the number of years worked. Marina would receive this amount each year until her death. Her salaries for the past 5 years were $88,900, $92,200, $96,000, $98,000, and $102,000. Calculate Marina's pension. The first thing we're going to want to do is add up all of her salaries and average them, which means we're going to say $88,900 plus $92,200 plus $96,000 plus $98,000 plus $102,000 and divide that by 5 to get an average. So she's going to have an average salary of $95,420. For each of the 25 years she worked at the center, she will receive 1.5% of that average. So if we multiply that by 0.015, we can get $1,431.30. We're then going to multiply this by the 25 years that she worked for them to get $35,782.50. So Marina will receive a pension of $35,782.50 per year until death. Now, let's check our understanding of this. DeBrown Corporation offers employees a retirement plan based on the following formula. The retiree will get 2% of the average of the final 3 years' salaries times the number of years employed by the company. Suppose the employee's last 3 years' salaries are A, B, and C, and the employee worked for DeBrown for D years. Write an algebraic expression that represents the employee's yearly pension. Now, we know that we're going to have to find the average of A, B, and C, and that means we're taking all 3 of those and dividing by 3. Because it is a 2%, we're going to multiply that by 0.02. But we also multiply all of this by the number of years worked, which is D. In Reese's state, the weekly unemployment compensation is 60% of the 26-week average for the 2 highest salaried quarters. A quarter is 3 consecutive months. For July, August, and September, he earned a total of $9,024. In October, November, and December, he earned a total of $9,800. Determine Reese's unemployment compensation. So let's add both of these together so that we get $9,024 plus $9,800 to get $18,824. Now, if we divide this by the 26 weeks to find the average, we get a $724 average. But remember, he only gets 60% of this, so we're going to multiply by 0.6, and this is going to give us $434.40. Some states have a maximum compensation amount. In Reese's state, $434.40 falls below the maximum, so he'll receive that amount until his 26-week benefit period is over, or he finds another job, whichever comes first. Let's check our understanding of this. Wanda lives in the same state as Reese. Her weekly unemployment compensation is $360. What were the total 26 weeks earnings for her highest 2 consecutive quarters of employment? We know that we can take that 360 and we can divide it by 0.6. This is going to give us $600. Now, this was her average for a week, so if we multiply that by those 26 weeks, we will get $15,600. Let's extend our understanding here. Laura lives in the same state as Reese. Laura made the same weekly salary for each of the 26 weeks in her 2 highest consecutive quarters. She will receive a weekly unemployment compensation check of $570. What was Laura's weekly salary when she worked for her company? We can do the same thing where we say 570, divide that by 0.6. And that's going to give us $950. So this means that she was earning $950 a week the whole time.